Or Lamar back with another Grand Arena video. This time my opponent Flip Flop Gandhi runs Padman Arena, so that's kind of fun. Very defensive, 302 offensive wins and 232 defensive wins, so doesn't attack that much, I guess, but has Jedi Knight Revan, Relic, no Darth Revan or Malak, so that kind of shaped my defensive setting. And also knowing he would put a lot on defense. So checking out speeds here. We've got a pretty fast Anakin. Yeah, not too worried though, since speeds don't matter for a lot of these teams. So I went really weak up top again. GOs, Karth Old Republic, and then my Akbar with C-3PO and R2-D2. And then my Phoenix timeout, which is pretty weak, and then I just put Darth Revan with Bastila and Malak, just thinking he doesn't really have any teams to one-shot that, so power to him if he can get through it in two. And then in the back, pretty weak teams, needed to save a lot for offense. And then I put Mace in the back with my Galactic Republic ships. Again, next Grand Arena season I'll have Negotiator available. Geos, Boss Bounty Hunters, and Bastila, so pretty strong defenses for this GP range. Could draw some pretty good teams. And then Padman bottom and Kylo Ren Unmasked First Order team. So, and it's a pretty good variant of it. I don't like having to face First Order Officer with all the cleanses there too. So let's get into the battles here. Decided I have to really just use my Jedi Knight Revan on this Padme team. If he's got Jedi Knight Revan in the back, I might be in trouble, but my CLS might be able to handle that as well. But with these two Relic 7s and a Relic 5, really got to take my best team in here. Or best offensive 3v3 team in here at least. So I want to mark Anakin first, and then we're going to use a lot of basics here, partially because the basics give Yoda turn meter, but also we don't want to use our assist abilities because that will give him bonus protection. So unfortunately Kenobi's taunting right now. Didn't really know what to do there. Probably could have just used an assist there because I don't care if Kenobi gets a little bit of extra bonus protection. And then I made a mistake by stealing the force or the retribution from them, and then spreading it to my team here, because now every time they attack me, I'm going to counterattack and they're going to gain some bonus protection from it. So, but we were able to take out Anakin, and now Yoda's almost about to trigger Savior. So I decided to just do some out of turn attacks, try to recover some health and protection for him so that he doesn't die, or trigger the Savior. And I don't really care. I was kind of trying to stall until I could target Padme anyway. So I didn't mind giving Kenobi bonus protection, because that bonus protection that is given from out of turn attacks is not converted to courage, so it's just the other protection up that is converted to courage. So marking Padme now, and again trying to not attack out of turn now that we're trying to get her out, and we can do AoEs still, and that's about it. We just want to make sure we do basics and AoEs. She heals back up, we'll mark her again. We do need that mark for the out of turn attacks just so that we can target her rather than having to go for Kenobi first. And now she's gone. We were able to get an attack with Yoda to get offense up and defense penetration up, so we can spread that around to our team, and this should go pretty quick on Kenobi. 54 banners against a very solid Relic 7 Padme team. This First Order team, I don't like facing these teams, and this counter can kind of get sketchy, but then Dooku lead was the reason I went for this, because as soon as they fall below 100% health, they get healing immunity. so I'm hoping that can help me take out Kylo Ren unmasked. But I really want to get First Order Executioner out first, because he will ramp up his health and therefore his damage throughout the match. But I also need to make sure I control Kylo Ren unmasked so that he doesn't just stun lock my whole team. So got the Dispel with Asajj. I'm really just hoping for a 51 banner win here, not looking for full banners here. I just want to get the win. So AoE to get defense down, and then try to keep stunning the necessary characters. Make sure that First Order Executioner doesn't get those turns to build his health pool up. And it's not looking great here, but the key to this counter is that Zombie's in here, and every time Zombie dies, Asajj can build up more health, or both more health and more damage. So we're not doing enough damage yet, but hopefully if they kill Zombie enough like they just did there, we'll start hitting a little bit harder and we can take out First Order Executioner. Got the stun on Kylo Ren unmasked, and Executioner's almost gone. Let's try for another stun on Kylo Ren. Didn't get it, and the Executioner's gone, so I feel a lot more comfortable about this. Still might take a little bit to get through Kylo Ren, but hopefully we can take him out after we take out the officer who keeps cleansing and doing bad stuff for us. So now we've got healing immunity, so we got to power him down quickly because I don't know if we'll get another opportunity. And the healing immunity's gone, so he's starting to heal back up. Hopefully we're hitting hard enough with Asajj at this point that we can take him out. I took a risk there and just healed up trying to get more banners. Probably shouldn't have done that, but it worked out okay anyway. Didn't get those extra banners, but we still got 50 banners on the matchup. So the back wall is not quite as strong as I was expecting it to be. Shock T clones, and then a 5s-led clone team with Arc and Clone Sergeant. So let's go in against this Geo team, just because it's probably the most iffy counter I have, although it's fairly consistent from what I've seen. I just don't want to get one shot randomly. But I take my Night Sisters in. I don't have Asajj to do the damage, but I do have Daka to do the revives. And the key here is that Talzin does all the damage with the Plague. So you just use specials and stun them whenever you can. You can spread Plague as much as you can. Every time you heal or revive with Daka, you add an extra stack to them. And really just trying to keep them plagued. And it looks like I've got 6 stacks on the Brute now and a couple stacks on Brute Alpha. I think I made a mistake by targeting the Brute there a little bit ago, but that's alright. You can see they're hitting my Daka, but she's got so much health by now that it doesn't even matter. And we took out the Brute, and it's not always a good thing because he can come back and heal the team up, but in this case it doesn't really matter that much. They're almost dead anyway, so we'll heal and then we can take them out. So 51 banners. Couple more tough teams up here. We'll take in my Padme since they've got nothing else to do. We'll take on this Bastila team. In the round that I lost at the beginning of this pod, I lost to a Bastila-led team, and it was just ugly. So we'll overkill it and kind of revenge here. And I want to get rid of Ahsoka because she dispels, and I want to prevent them from getting into my protection. But then I realized Bastila dispels too, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm really going for Ahsoka whenever she doesn't have that battle meditation buff on, but Bastila when she does have that battle meditation buff on. So that should get rid of Ahsoka. We'll heal back up. Still looks like we're probably only going to get 51 banners because I think we're missing protection on everybody, but that's alright. We've got this Bosk team here. Nothing too strong in bottom that I have to save anything for, so we'll go with my Newt team. Could have gone with CLS, but thought there's a feat going on that I can use Rebel Officer Leia Organa and Chewie, I think, for a win to get the feat. So looks a little sketchy to start. They got a lot of turns here, but now we've got our taunt up, so they can't do mass assist onto B1 anymore. We've got some extortion going, and now we can start healing our team. Spread some more extortion. I like to spread extortion to the characters with the most turn meter. That way they take a turn sooner and hopefully spread it to their teammates faster too. So got rid of Django. And both of them have extortion. So as soon as Bosk taunts, it's dispelled because of the extortion. But I don't even feel the need to target Dengar here. I guess he does have an AoE, but we heal up so frequently with B1 that I don't really care that much. Bosk keeps dispelling that extortion or paying into it, so we've got 4 stacks of profit here. And now he taunts again. We'll extort him again. And he gets the stun off, but we're able to heal Magna Guard right away. And he cleanses again. Or pays into it, I should say. Pays into it again. And 54 banners. Just a fun team to play with. I know I've said it multiple times before, but I really enjoy using that team. So we'll gather our feats here and check the other ones. Yeah, I'd just as soon kiss a Wookiee, and then there's also one with Veers and Snowtrooper to win a battle. So we might be able to try to get that, even though my Veers and Snowtrooper are terrible. But there's some Ewoks here, and Nest is kind of an Ewok specialist, so we'll just take them in with Nest. I mean, I'm not too worried about it getting a loss here as long as I can one-shot everything. So I was going to take Nest in here anyway, so I don't really care if I lose a few banners from these other characters dying. So there goes Veers. And we'll AoE Daze. AoE, I don't even know what Snowtrooper does. I kind of do, but I don't ever use any Imperial Troopers at all, so... now we can try to take out Elder as soon as possible so we don't get the revive, but Wicked is kind of a threat because at gear 12 he might be strong enough to one-shot my Nest, so I do want to watch out for that, but hopefully we should be able to get through it without that happening. So here I've got an opportunity. I take out Wicked. That was probably a problem because then he is immediately revived by Elder, hits my Nest, and then takes another turn and one-shots my Nest. So we get a loss there, don't get the feat. Kind of frustrating, but I guess what can you do? Probably could have gotten that on the other Ewok team, or maybe even one of these clone teams without having much of an issue, but it is what it is. So we'll still try for that other feat. We're kind of at risk of losing now, so I do care about banners now, but not enough to worry about it. He did use his Padme on defense, and I don't think he'll have anything left to take out my Darth Revan. So we were able to take in Leia Organa for this one with Chewie to take out, what was that, the Shock T clone team, and that goes so fast with Relic Han. We'll take in some bounty hunters against this Fives clone team, spread some burning. We got to take out Fives first. He is double Zeta. He's not very well geared, but that double Zeta can kind of get you a little bit. Ability block gets a hit towards our contract, we'll go all in on 5s. It's tempting with the contract and the weakest enemy being somebody other than 5s to go after them, but you gotta make sure you don't go after them, because then he'll supercharge, can't talk tonight, the other clones. So trying to recover some banners here by inflicting some more debuffs. Not sure if we're quite gonna make it, but 53 banners. Could be worse. Luckily I saved plenty for offense, so I don't really have to worry about these last 2 Ewok teams. We can use Bastila for one and Empire for another, and still have CLS and Ahsoka left over. Could have used CLS and Ezra with the Rebel synergy, but we'll just use Bastila with Ezra and Hermit Yoda. Should be pretty quick. They're already low on protection or don't have any protection. Yeah. 34 banners. And then let's bring in our Empire squad here. Oh. Yeah, Empire, because it's not going to matter as far as getting kills with Vader, because we just don't have enough people that we can kill yet, but that's alright. Still easier to recover banners with this team than most other teams, so try to get some stuns. Let's kill Tebow. Low grade dazed Vader, so that's no fun, but we'll take him out. And then just trying to make sure we'll pass turn meter here to Vader, cleanse us both up, heal our protection, and unfortunately he got another hit off on Thrawn, so we have to stall a little bit more. He's geared just enough where we might be able to make it happen. So yep, we got an extra turn with Thrawn, passed over to Vader, and we'll take him out now. 54 banners for that one. Now we just got to clear the fleets. Fleet. It's a pretty strong Geo squad with Akbar, 344k GP, so I don't want to underestimate it at all, because my only backup option is my Geos, and they're not nearly as good as his Gear 12 Geos, so we'll take in most of a full fleet. Can probably leave it one short. Probably won't use the reinforcements anyway, but it's good to have them there. So we want to go after Soldier first, and if I just use my basic, the target lock's going to make Big's taunt, so I didn't need to get the buff up on the Falcon. So then they'd stun Biggs, we'll taunt with Houndstooth. Unfortunately, they keep going after Biggs still, and almost took him out there. We'll take in a reinforcement because we can, and we'll use the target lock special from Phantom there to heal up some of Biggs' protection. And now they've got a reinforcement coming in. It's Kylo Ren unmasked, so he does quite a bit of damage typically, especially with his afterburner. But we're gonna try to heal up our Biggs here, even though we could have taken another reinforcement. He did get another shot off, so we're gonna lose a little health on him. 66 banners. My opponent hasn't attacked at this point. We'll come back later and discuss more when he does attack.